Welcome back, everyone. I'm Peter, and before we get into my video about fixing your Imperial Shuttle, I just wanted to let you guys know that my LEGO Ideas project from the Grand Tour TV show is now live on Ideas, and it just happened this morning, so if you can get a chance, go on and log on to Ideas and give it a support. Now let's get into the video. Alright, so hi, I'm back. Today I just picked up the Imperial Shuttle, which is a new set. And lots of people have been complaining about the way that this looks under here. It's just got a huge chin, and it looks terrible unless you're looking at it like this when it's hiding it. So I'm going to show you how I fixed this today, and then maybe go over and look at it how it's done. So first things first, when you're picking up this set, do not pick it up from right here. It will break. As you can see by this picture, I dropped it. There, see, I did. I broke it again. So, don't pick it up like that. Make sure you pick it up right there. Right, and then it's not going anywhere. This part, the front of the cockpit, the only thing I changed about that is there was a white... It's a white 1x6 that usually goes right there, but you're going to need to replace that with two 1x2s right there and leave a little space right there. It does the same thing because all it does is connect this piece to that piece, make that a little more secure, so that doesn't do anything there. But other than that, this stays the same. So, getting back to this, I'm going to take this all apart and then show you how to put together the new one with the other things. First step about fixing any LEGO set like this, especially Star Wars ones, is to get rid of the stud shooters. You don't want those. So another big thing that I did is the set comes with these two pieces on the bottom, and they connect like that through the Technic and are some of the bottom support for the set. I was able to find some that were 2 units shorter than the original ones. So you can see there, the ones that came in the set are much longer, which is why I put this piece here just to show. So it looks a lot better if you're able to get that. Or if you don't have the pieces that are too shorter, it looks like you could move this 2 studs to the right over here. So that might be a lure too, to get that to look like that up front, because if not, it comes way out here and it looks way worse. So be sure to fix that before you start building the set, if not, because that is really built in there, so you're gonna have some troubles getting that apart if you want to fix it after you build the set. You're gonna want to get the set down to when it's looking like that. It's pretty easy to take it off. There's some tiles up here and a plate that goes across right there that kind of hold in the whole cockpit, but once you take those off on the top, it'll just come right off. So you're going to want to get it to looking like that. And then all the pieces right here on this side, on the right side here, are extra ones that I have grabbed from my own stash. So it is kind of hard to do this. At least I tried to do it with just pieces from the set, but there was needed some pieces to be shorter than they were. Alright, so we're going to start out like this. This is all the side studs, the snap pieces right here to hold the inside of the cockpit and on the side when we get to that part. So these are important. If you just put it on these 4, it's kind of wobbly, so I did add one more of the regular 1x1 snap pieces there. Alright, so this can just be a 1x2 here. This was just what I found. I was just being lazy. So this will fit on right there once the time comes. Alright, now we got our little speedboat here. The most important part is these 2 clip pieces, which are 1x2s, which have a stud there and the clip there, are on the edge like that. Because if it's on the edge, if it's not on the edge like that, this won't be able to tilt over all the way and get your pylon in there. And another important thing would also be to make sure it's very secure, because if you are playing with that and trying to take it off or put it back on, it will come off if it's not secure on there. Like this is kind of pretty as secure as I've been able to get it with making the bottom here thin. So just make sure to keep that in mind in doing that. So, all right, and with the sides on, just like that, we can now put this on here, and we have our cockpit. It's much more compact than the previous one, because the other one came way down here. It looked horrible. The rest of the set actually looks great, and including this part looks good too for the scale. But yeah, there's just underneath is the big problem right there. And so another thing, instead of using this little piece to hold in the guy, I just have 2 studs right in there. Can't see it. And he just snaps right down onto that, fits in there perfectly, and he looks almost exactly the same as he does in the normal one. Alright, so now we're going to put this on here. Just like that. And put this guy. Oh, Darth Vader took that from me. Alright, we're just going to do it this way. Put it like that. Put that in there. So this part is built just like it was in the regular set. So you could just go ahead and put this back on. We just took this off to take the cockpit off. Alright, and so to make it just a little bit more secure, you are going to have these 2 1x2 tiles left over, which I will put in there on top, if I can get my hands in there. Right there on top of the tan piece and the little gray piece that was holding this in. So that makes that a little more secure, holding it in from the top. Close that, close that. From this angle, it looks exactly the same, but from this, you have a much smoother, less chinny bottom. I would have liked these to be white, but just working with what I had. So yeah, not a lot of extra pieces. I had them all laid out there for a second. I'll put them back up on the screen right now just so you can take a look at all the pieces. Thanks for watching. Let's see. How do I end this? What's a good way to end this? End.